So we start the first quarter of the 1982 Grand Final. Umpire Glenn James, umpiring his first Grand Final, comes in to bounce the ball. Jones in the ruck for Carlton and Mark Lee in the ruck for Richmond. Jones gets the first tap out, taken by Buckley, but he couldn't get too far with it, and already the umpire has found a free kick. It's going Carlton's way, and the recipient will be Jimmy Buckley at centre field. Carlton kicking towards the main scoreboard end, a torpedo punt kick by Buckley. Knock on, McClure has the chance, he's well caught. Johnson in the goal square, snaps off target. Or is it a goal? It's through. What a great start to Carlton. An awkward-looking kick by Johnston under pressure, and it just sneaked in for the first goal of the match.
This one certainly shows the value of getting the ball out of the centre for the first time. Tempers, not tempers, but nerves a little bit frayed at the present stage. Everybody a little bit nervous. McClure, it was almost a throw that got it out to Wayne Johnson, and a quick snap by Johnson showing his value.
6 points to 0 in favour of the Blues. Sheldon towards half forward. Not clear. Fitzpatrick. Bounce favours Richmond. Martello should get there first. In pursuit. Harms comes in. Another goal coming up for the Blues. He's put it through. Great start to Carlton. The Blues are late in the first quarter.
And rain at the moment pelting down, Peter.
As we predicted, and those 2 goals could be worth even more.
There's a wonderful start by Carlton. I can't remember a grand final where a team has put 2 goals on the board with not even 1.5 minutes of play. And so it really is a great start, as we see a desperate piece of play by Tempany there, but he couldn't quite touch it.
Rain coming down, 12 points to the Blues.
Coming in to meet it now is Strawn on the boundary line, fumbles. McClure grabs the done. The umpire's calling play on. It'll be a free kick to Richmond. And it'll be Strawn to take the free kick out there at half-back. It's absolutely handing, not rain. There's a wrestle going on between Dunn and McClure. And this will be on for Young and Holiday. The Tigers...
Another one as well. They're right near the centre.
And there's another wrestle. I would say the Tigers are trying to distract this one on by Richmond, by Carlton. Brioli and Espin having a real ding-dong go out there.
Dip out there. Oh, Jones has had his number taken.
And Jones and Lee are into it.
Jones has had his number taken.
There's another go. Sheldon's into it too with the reins. Well, I think the Tigers...
Wiley went down.
Wiley went down.
And so did Mark Lee when things started, Blue.
Oh, is this a sensational start?
It's worth if our cameraman can go back. Kevin Bartlett, not even interested in proceedings. On near the point of the centre square. Bartlett did not even go near it. In fact, was probably the only player who said, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm here to play football.
Yes, certainly did. There's a 15... No, actually, it's about a 60-metre penalty to Strawn.
There's still a box on there. It's Glasgow and Satori.
Gully.
Mayland will take the free kick at half forward as the sun comes out. And viewers in the state would say, that's Melbourne weather for you. Phil Mayland, the South Australian, playing his, I think it's his 2nd season with Carlton. Wobbly punt kick up to full forward. Plenty of Richmond players are there. Martello fumbled the mark. Lee went through without the ball. Fitzpatrick to Ashman. Mark. Ashman directly in front of goal, and very clever by Mike Fitzpatrick, or Bob Skilton. Was it luck?
I would say that's the luck of the game, Pete. But it was going in the right direction, and that's all that matters. Ashman was in the front position as he lines up.
From 15 metres out, Ashman's put it through for Carlton's 3rd. An amazing start by the Blues in the first quarter.
It's only about 10 metres around, or wouldn't be 10 metres around from the Carlton goal. They're 18 points to Richmond yet to score. Ball back into play again. Knocked out that time by Richmond. Picked up now by Tempany. Got a touch of the Staggers. Comes back there to Rollins in the forward pocket. And well smothered that time by Johnston. And the ball is still in the Carlton attacking zone.
That's great football by Wayne Johnson, Lou.
Well, the Tigers are in the hot seat at the moment. The Blues off to a great start. 3 goals, 19 points. As we see the ball hurriedly kicked away that time by Waitman. Oh, Jess is upended to Hunter. Oh, golly, hit him a beauty that time. And the Tigers are concentrating on using the shoulder rather than going after the ball. And we find the umpire will ball it up.
Dool and Jess having a go behind play at the moment, Lou. Hunter looks to be coming off, Lou. He looks a bit groggy. The doctor having a look at him there.
Oh, he doesn't look at all well at the moment as the ball goes out to Satori. He's well collared. The ball back again to Waitman. Over to Wood, and now the Tigers go back into attack. Over it is to Jess. Jess getting the hoot from the crowd. A long shot, but is he off target? Yes, for 1 point. And that's the Tigers' first score coming at the 12-minute mark Grand Final.
Let's watch that bump again. Perfect hip and shoulder.
I'd say, Peter, you're right.
Fair, Pete.
And the elbow did come up afterwards, but that's instinctive. And down goes another Carlton player. That's Clough. He was the fellow that just replaced Hunter. McClure, longer half forward. Bounce doesn't favour Fitzpatrick, but a good knock on. Dunn is there. Trips over Johnston, who gains possession to Fitzpatrick. The fumbles, tries to get it to Malin, not successful. A free kick.
Oh, look, they're into it again. It's a free kick to Fitzpatrick. Peter got one right on the side of the face.
Umpire Glenn James finding a free kick, or is it going the other way to Brian Wood? It's going to Wood, and it wrestled behind play. That's Rowings, and is it Sheldon on the ground? That's right on centre wing. Players continuing in the meantime. You've got to have about 10 eyes here at this grand final. Where's the ball? I've lost it.
What a game this is so far.
It's what grand finals are about, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'd rather be up here than down there as we see Klopp away from the pack, gets the ball back out there. Harms overruns the ball. Fitzpatrick doesn't pick it up, but he won't give in. In Rioli goes. It shows him how to play football. Takes it out of the pack beautifully over there towards Bartlett. Can he mark it? He's nearly upended him. Oh, he's got one on the back of the neck. And down goes Bartlett. There's been fights and wrestles all over the ground as Bartlett comes in from about 40 metres out directly in front. The kick by Bartlett. That's a good kick and it's a goal, the one the Tigers needed. So it's Richmond at the moment. 1 goal, 2, 8 points to Carlton. 3 goals, 190. And the free kick will go to Mervyn Kane. An experienced campaigner, doesn't waste any time. Gets it up there towards Jimmy Jett.
15 metres, Luke. No, not 15, upfield.
Upfield, after he kicked the ball, he was knocked by Fitzpatrick. The umpire saws, talking to Fitzpatrick, and the free kick will go to Jimmy Jess.
Another one.
Kick by Jimmy Jess is up there towards the full forward position. Bordelotto goes the punch away from Clark. There's little Bartlett moving around the pack nicely. Goes for a short pass. Now it's Rioli's turn, running to an open goal, and he's put it through for full points. Great play on the part of Kevin Bartlett. So the Tigers now back in business. 2 goals, 14 points to Carlton. 3 goals, 20. Back there to Rawlings again, across there towards Jimmy Jess and Dool. Coming out the metre is McConville. Taps it nicely over to Perovic. And there's Perovic going for a long kick towards centre half forward. McClure with a great mark. And centre half forwards, if they play well in grand finals, win matches for you. Short pass to Harms. A shot for goal. It's hit the post. And he's disgusted with that one.
Well, he should be, Lou. They're the ones that you should get.
And so a throw-in will take place in the Richmond right forward pocket. Chance for a Tiger score. Jones in ruck for Carlton, doing battle with Cloak. Rioli, snap at goal. Through! An amazing goal from Rioli, his second. 6 kicks to Rioli, and that really was a gem of a goal.
Well, if there was nothing wrong with Ken Hunter, I would certainly have him back on the ground as quickly as I possibly could. If you watch on replay, a quick snap by Rioli, and since Hunter has gone off the ground after copping that heavy hip and shoulder, Rioli has really come into play.
Carlton still in front, but not by much.
Ball knocked out there to Waitman from Lee, but he couldn't get clear. Lee taps him on over to Jimmy Jess. A beautiful pickup, not a good kick. Wiley comes in. Down goes Rioli, who's actually tripped that time. English there trying to get it out. And finally there's a bit of a scrimmage going on. No one making much progress. Oh, Malin ducked his head. And the umpire said hold the ball against him. It'll go to range. And he's only about 25 to 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. And if he kicks this one, he'll put the Tigers in front as we're right on the 26-minute mark of this first quarter of the 1982 Grand Final. Rains coming in for the shot. This is the shot with their camera behind the goals. And that's right through the middle. So the Tigers have hit the front.
And Hunter back onto the field, replacing number 22, Robert Plum.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Rioli's done the damage in this last 10 minutes, Bob.
English. Short pass, over the top, Roach, can't take it, Hunter. Fitzpatrick and Dunn. Long kick by the Carlton skipper, looking for Ditchburn, no, can't take it at the second grab. Umpire Glenn James has found a free kick.
I think Martello stood on his head, didn't he?
I'm not quite sure, that's where he was holding. We'll try and take a look at the replay, here it is.
As we see it again now, and he's certainly got the knee or the boot, whatever it might be, but
Johnson has already kicked 1 goal. Can he make it 2? goal. Kicked by Johnston in the time-on period of the first quarter, where Brian Wood takes the free kick left half-back flank.
And we're approaching the 35-minute mark of this, the first quarter. The ball back there to Rawlings. There's the siren to end the first quarter of the 1982 Grand Final between Richmond and Carlton.
Umpire Saws to bounce the ball to start the second term with the difference 4 points in favour of Carlton, 31-27, a very eventful first term. Taken away by Brian Wood. Wiley at half forward. Short chip to Bartlett, who marks in front of McConville.
The guy we were talking about, Peter.
That's right, Lou. He played a very good first quarter, and he now has a chance to bring up a goal from the scoreboard end and put Richmond back into the lead. Not a good kick. Cloak almost takes the mark. The flea. Wakeman over the top to Cloak. Good handball, and that's a goal. Great play there by little Wakeman, combining superbly with his captain, David Cloak, and into the centre. 31-33. Knocked down to the Tigers and taken away by Mervyn Kane towards the right half forward flank. Roach is there. McConville. Oh, bad handball straight to Wakeman. Into the goal square. David Cloak, the easiest goal of the afternoon. Unbelievable. And David Cloak says thank you very much, and look at the smile on his face as Richmond go further ahead, 6-3, 39 to 4-7, 31.
Well, there he is, the little midget Wakeman, instrumental in those last two goals. A beautiful pass out there to Cloak. Unselfish play, and the result, another goal of the Tigers. I think you must admit, Peter and Bobby, that they're looking a lot better, a lot more confident, Richmond, at the moment.
They are a little bit shell-shocked in the first quarter, but they've got their game flowing very nicely at the moment. Perovic in front. Loose ball. English. Malin. Grab. Was it too high? Free kick to Phil Malin. Short pass to right half forward. It's a bad one. Martello. And a 15-metre penalty as the ball is knocked away. What we term now a professional free kick, or 15 metres. Martello. Oh, beautiful kick. Jones at the back. Bartlett likewise. Sharks it superbly. Long shot at goal by Bartlett. Look at this. He's got it, I think. Goal. 2 goals to Bartlett. The little champ on fire.
And the little champ has played 383 games and kicked for the Nats so far 2 goals. Once again is out of bounds on that centre wing position.
Even though Perovic's doing well, Lou, the part you'd like about Roach these days is that he's prepared to get in the front position all the time, and even if it's punched away, those smaller Richmond players get the opportunity.
Well, there's one getting it away now in Rawlings. And English too tall for Wiley. Got one in the face from Wiley, but still gets the mark and the free kick at centre half back. Quickly plays on. Hooks the ball out there towards Fitzpatrick. Has no trouble taking this mark. Rawlings will get a 15-metre penalty for creeping over the mark. He'll get another 15 if he's not careful. He's got one. That's 30 metres. Fitzpatrick quickly plays on over centre half forward. There's Bazasta. What a mark. He quickly plays on. And he goes for a hand pass to Hunter. It could be a goal coming up. Yes, it's a goal. So it's a goal of the Blues. Good play on the part. English dropped the mark. There's Harms doing a great job on Bartlett at the moment. I don't know if he meant to pass that to Asper, but he did. Finally over to Sheldon. Now's a chance for the Blues to go deep into attack. Oh, well intercepted by Strawn. Backs up well. He should get this one, but he won't. Picked up by Hunter, running in plenty of trouble. He's grabbed again. And Rioli spinning out of the pack. And it's Mr. Magic driving the ball. Downfield. It'll be downfield to Cloak. It'll be downfield after he got knocked over, and give Cloak a chance to score a goal here. He's going for goal number 3. And there's nothing about this fella when he lets himself go. He's a magnificent player, Rioli. And Cloak going for goal number 3. There's the kick. And that's right through the middle, I would say, for another goal. So the Tigers move on to 8 goals, 3-51. To Carlton, 5-9, 39.
Listen, we did speak of Rioli.
Clock comes back onto the ground, 8-3 to 5-9 in favour of Richmond. Cloak has 3 goals. The ball booted up towards Carlton's half-forward line, and the chances for McConville. Sartori's tackle effective. Knock on by Rains to Lee at centre field. On the run, Rawlings can't gather it in. Assistance down there from Wiley it is. High to Cloak. Bortolotto in front. Cloak at the back. Knocked on. Here's the flea. Wakeman in the goal square. That's another one.
Beautiful play on the part of Cloak that time, Robert.
Yes, Lou, I was just thinking how it sort of evens things up from the hand pass that Wakeman gave just after the start of the first quarter. Then Cloak putting it over the top there really evens it up.
So the scores now, as we watch that in replay, Wiley getting it long downfield, and watch for little Whiteman, number 3.
Watch for Cloak too. That's a magnificent knock on Peter.
That's teamwork at its best, Lou.
Still in this match, Fitzpatrick, useful from the centre, not 10 metres, as Martello gets the kick. There's little Whiteman. English is too strong. Torpedo punt kick to half forward. Dunn is there, can't take the mark. Down goes Klopp. Number 14 is Tempany. Good tackle. Chance for Buckley, a little bit late. Umpire has found a free kick, I fancy.
Against Carlton for kicking in danger, I'd say, as we see a Richmond player in a lot of pain.
And watch this again. Oh yes, right on the hand. Or forearm, perhaps.
I'd say the forearm, Pete,
and I would say they would take him straight off the ground without even going through the interchange lanes.
So I don't think there'll be any chance of Tempany coming back on the ground.
We will see a boundary throw in, about 25 metres from the behind post.
One very surprising interchange, Rioli off and Welsh on.
Can't understand that at all. One of the best on the ground. Marku
may have a quick hip or something, Pete, just at the present stage.
McConville, chance for a goal, and he's put it through for full points. So that's a very valuable one for Carlton, coming up towards the half-time siren. Peter McConville bringing up his first goal of the afternoon.
Mark taken there by Marku. Over to Johnson. He's upended as the ball goes back towards Carlton's half-forward line. Dunn couldn't hold the mark. It's finally Klopp getting a hand pass. Pizasto's collared. Umpire called play on. So is Klopp. Down he goes. In comes Satori. Overruns the ball. Plenty of fumbling going on the ball. Very slippy. There's the siren to end the second quarter.
Third quarter begins at the MCG as umpire Glenn James comes in to bounce the ball. 58-47, the scoreboard in favour of the Tigers.
Well, that's good news for Tiger fans. Peter Rioli back on the ground.
Yes, indeed, Lou. Roach doing the ruck battles and winning them. Hunter, got one too high.
Oh, Jimmy Jess again. That's the second time that Hunter's been down today.
Yes, and Jimmy Jess incurring the displeasure of the Carlton players for the second time. That's what started the brawls in the first quarter. I didn't see any, I must admit.
Not on the point of the chin.
Would hurt on a cool day, and this afternoon is anything but warm.
I couldn't imagine him coming on, Bob, but you never know your luck in a big city. But he may not be needed. McClure gets over the top of the pack. A quick kick for goal. Well stopped that time by Wood.
And we'll see a ball up. So a very scrambly start to the third quarter. Knocked down to Rioli, who gets shirt fronted. Ashman's kick is short. Picked up by Jimmy Buckley. Not a good handball, but eventually do the skipper in Fitzpatrick down to half forward. Malin almost caught. Long shot at goal. Going through. Yes, it is! Malin brings up his first goal for the afternoon. Carlton come closer. We've really got a grand final in our hands now. Actually, Dool came in to do the ruck work for Carlton. Hits it straight to Wood, though. A little short chip shot. Didn't get the ball to Satori. English. Off the side of the boot. Marku went in solidly. Didn't take the ball either. Chance for Pizasto. Well picked up. Well smothered. Oh, it's very tough out there at the moment. Martella has a chance. He loses it. Plenty of mistakes being made. Marku, grab. Wild handball. Whiteman, always a danger player for Richmond. Grab. Did he have the ball? Play on. Malin trying to do just that. The umpire has found a free kick, finally going to Malin. They certainly let it go there. Malin now from half forward. Long kick looking for McClure. Knocked away by Martello. Hunter. Sheldon does the shepherding. Snapshot at goal. Won't quite get there. In front is Dunn. He doesn't miss too many. Martello got ridden into the ground by Fitzpatrick. Holding the ball. Oh, Richmond players don't like that one. Bob Skilton.
So he did take a long while. Maybe he had time to watch it again on replay. And I think very harshly dealt with watching on replay.
Looks okay. It's a goal. Carlton in front. So the scores now 9-6-60 to 8-13-61. Carlton leading by 1 point.
11-point deficit at half-time. Carlton have added 2 goals too, while 2 points have gone on the board to the goal.
Female streaker. Goodness me.
Oh, God.
I'll go along with that.
Well, that's enough to turn you off your football. Look at James. He doesn't know what to do.
I'm speechless. Oh, John Listen. I wouldn't like to wonder what his wife would have to say about that.
Well, she certainly disrupted everything here at the moment after Carlton have hit the front by a point. And that's to make any side lose their concentration, Bob, wouldn't they?
I wonder if I can have a word to our director, Alf Potter. Could we see that in the replay, Alf?
The crowd's still going. No one seems to be watching the match. But we are, as we wait now for Waitman to get this ball down to the full forward position. It's a long kick looking there for Roach and Cloak. Oh, there's Bartlett going for a snap at goal, but he's off target and through for 1 point and scores a dead level in the 1982 Grand Final. Steadies, fires the ball back there towards Cloak and Bortolotto, which is though Cloak's out at centre half forward. English's kick is a hurried one. Coming into meet it is Sheldon. Gets a hurried kick across to centre half forward now. Marcoux. Can he break clear? Big Lee goes after. He's got too much pace for the big fellow. The kick is not a great one, but it might make its mark as we see Fitzpatrick with a hand pass. Back to Ashman, straightens up with a pass. Oh, it'll be a free kick for sure.
Yes.
To McClure. Interfered with that time, and McClure to take the free kick. Only about 5 metres out from goal. Scores dead level. And McClure with a chance to put the Blues in front by 6 points. Only about 3 metres out. And he's put it right through the middle. That's his first goal of the scores. 9 goals, 13, 67. Carlton to Richmond, 9-7, 61.
Yes, a fine goal by Carlton. It's been a wonderful quarter of football by the Blues. And they had their backs to the wall at half-time. They knew that.
Third quarter, 9-13 to 9-7. It really has been a grand final that's had everything. Ashman actually does the ruck work, trying to get it away from Rawlings. Play on call from the umpire. Jones to half forward for Carlton, and the mark taken down there by Bosusto. So Carlton now looking the better side. He's gone for a short pass. Fitzpatrick takes it. I don't know whether it was actually intended for him. That doesn't matter. Fitzpatrick has kicked 1 goal already. He would be about 55 metres out from goal. It's a beautiful punt kick for a goal, and Fitzpatrick putting through his second goal, and Carlton second in about 2 minutes. 10-13, 73. They lead Richmond 9-7, 61.
And Mike Fitzpatrick, one of the fine moves by Carlton made at half-time, playing at centre half forward in this third quarter, has proven a focal point at which they can drive the ball at, and Fitzpatrick has tapped the ball on either side.
Wood, the Tigers' premiership captain in 1980, wide to right half forward. Jess, good mark in front of Gould. Strong mark. And Jimmy Jess would just about be able to kick this. Only problem, the surface may be slip. Not a bad attempt into the goal square. Oh, Harms, fine grab. And Wayne Harms taking that mark in the square, gets it out to Marcoux. Landy takes it from right half back flank. That's a good kick. Cloak moved out from the goal. Mark taken by Bortolotto. It has been paid. Now we had Bortolotto just short of the centre circle. Knocked away. Oh, no, it's not knocked away. Good mark to McConville.
Looking better now, Carlton, Bob.
Yes, and not only are Carlton looking better, but Richmond looking quite rattled at its own time.
Bosusto in front. And marks! Oh, I thought he should have played that one. Ashman has a snapshot in the meantime, and he's put it through, so it doesn't matter. Carlton players not waiting for the umpire's decision, getting on with the game, and that's the name of it. And then runs are getting louder. Johnston in the circle. Plays on. McClure can't take the mark. Dunn lost sight of it. McConville. Hunter does the shepherding. As the siren goes for three-quarter time, a very good quarter by Carlton. Final quarter at the MCG now of the 82 Grand Final. 81-64 in favour of Carlton. They kick 5-4 to 6 behinds in that term. Knocked away by Mark Lee from the centre bounce. Up it comes to Waitman. Bounce doesn't favour Harms. Duel, well tackled by Bartlett. Back to Waitman. Fumbles. Scooped out. Taken by Roach. A long shot. Jess in the goal square. Has he marked? Bartlett snaps for goal. In the meantime, it's a goal. That's just what they wanted to start the final term. 3 goals to Kevin Bartlett. Hunter has the ball. Had a very good game after being almost KO'd in the first quarter. Landy. Rioldi. Mervyn Kane moving well through centre field. Oh, that's got to be in the back, doesn't it? Free kick to Richmond. Dale Wakeman, the recipient. Jess, that's got to be a mark.
Well, Jimmy Jess is not the most popular guy at the ground here by the Carlton supporters.
30 metres out, directly in front of the scoreboard in goal. A goal he would make it 5 points the difference. He has converted. Jimmy Jess bringing up goal number 1 for him for the afternoon. The Tigers 11-10, 76 to 11-15, 81. Peter Welsh centre wing. Short pass, Jones is there, so too is Dool backing up. Plenty of Carlton players making sure it didn't go to Richmond hands. Johnston at half forward, oh, dropped a sitter. Fitzpatrick, long kick by the Carlton skipper, off target, and that will make the difference. I think an even goal, 3 for 1 behind.
And the free kick to go to Wayne Johnson towards centre half forward. A short pass, it's a good one. And McConville's got the mark about 45 metres out from goal. He's going for another short pass, it'll be okay, and Aspen's got it. And he's pretty close to the goals. He'd only be about 20 metres out.
Completely clear on his own.
Aspen coming in now for his 3rd goal. Oh, it's a shocking kick. And it's out of bounds on the full. So the Tigers still in there now. Only 6 points the difference. It's a pretty good make. A courageous one. Hand pass over to Martello. The kick is out now towards the wing position. In front there was Roach coming in to meet it nicely as Johnson is away from Rioli. Finally kicks the ball back towards centre half forward. Punched away by the Richmond defence. Picking it up nicely is Landy. Balks. Goes for a short pass. A dangerous one to Dunn. He's really under pressure here. Aspen comes in, takes the ball away from him. A hand pass back to McClure. Another one over to Basasto and a goal for sure.
Carlton 2 goals in front. Well, poor defence by the Tigers. And Peter Basasto bringing up his first goal for the afternoon. Lee has the mark. And plays on. Looks for Wiley. Wiley at centre field. Short pass out towards the right half forward. Thank Brian Wood. He's lifted his game in this final term. Playing on. Handball to Welsh. Steadies. Shot at goal. One behind.
11 points the difference. Ball knocked out by Dunn. Back there to Johnson. Snaps towards the goal. To the bad sort of a kick either. Oh, touched on the line that time by Rawlings. A beautiful save that time. And it's still 2 goals the difference.
Dool. Brings it wide. Looking for and finding Basasto. Oh, Landy gave him one to go on with. That'll stir things up a little bit. Very, very solid knock.
Well, it started off this way and it's going to finish that way, Bob. They've been at it all day, haven't they? And there's a big chance that Carlton could win 2 on end now. Out it comes there, and the mark couldn't be taken by Dunn. Tapped on by McClure very smartly. Over to Mark Koo. There's the one that counts. And that's the goal. I would say that's the premiership for Carlton for 1982.
It's Alex Marcou's first goal, but wonderful play by Mark McClure. Almost a mark to win it.
Well, there's no doubt about Hunter too. He's a great player. They've had many good players, but the winning move possibly was shifting Fitzpatrick to centre half forward. He's gone off the ground, but it doesn't matter now because the Blues have got this grand final sewn up as it goes up there towards Williams. A chance for McConville. There's another goal. Another goal to the Blues. That's goal number 2 to McConville, and they've won the 1982 grand final for sure now. We're at the 29-minute mark, or just over the 29-minute mark. And the Blues 103 points to Richmond 79. There's David Parkin down on the ground, the coach of Carlton. He knows they've won the game as Rioli has a snapshot for goal. And he may have put this one through for a goal, yes. But I think it's too late. That's 3 goals to Rioli. 29, just over 29 and a half minutes gone as the ball goes back down there towards that centre half forward position. Kicked on by Williams, over to Rains. Walks, gets around Malin okay. Goes for the long kick, looking there for one of the big guys to take a mark. Valperovic couldn't hold that, but there's too many defenders there for